All right, we're back again. So there was a huge prison breakout, including the supervillains who've joined together with Dr. Octavius as his leader. The city is in complete turmoil with all the escaped convicts, Sable getting violent, who's gunning for me, and people are sick because Octavius released the devil's breath on them. And now the feast is on fire, and my Peter Parker family side needs my help, so I'm off to do that. I also leveled up a lot. I was just running around the city beating the crap out of people.
Need to hustle to
All right.
Feast's sister site in Harlem and help May.
Peter, thank God. We need you at the Veteran Center. Where are you?
I got held up. Are you okay?
Ooh, that was a
What's
slow
happening?
swing.
The convicts
Oh,
started a fire.
sorry, MJ. Let me. Oh no, did I get any of this? Oh yay! All right. Yeah, I leveled up a decent amount. All right, I don't need anything there. Okay, just let it go then.
I'm trying to find a way into them, but the fire's spreading so fast.
Stay where you are, MJ. I'll handle this. Damn it. Move it, Pete.
Oh my God! If I get shot by this sniper here. Oh, really low. All right, let's go. Oh, I'm going into it. Oh dear. All right, I didn't know. I thought I was gonna activate a cutscene. All right. Yeah, that's what I thought I was gonna do.
Fire and rescue's on the way. I found a fire escape that'll get me.
MJ, stay back. I don't want to have to rescue you too.
Peter, don't be crazy. Wait for help.
You see, it's weird that Peter is getting this lesson when it feels like MJ was supposed to.
Here! We're over here! I got you.
Like MJ is very hypocritical right here.
Hey man, you alright?
Oh.
Get to the window! It's too far.
Miles here. Of course.
Just brace yourselves. Come on, you stupid piece of... Come on, May. I've got you. Oh my God.
Go!
Oh.
Go!
Miles, come on. No.
I'm actually very surprised they let Miles grab it. It like semi works as like a passing of the torch, I guess, kind of look.
We've got you.
I'm very surprised they let MJ didn't grab it. I still think my favorite fire like sequence is still Spider-Man 2 when he goes in there without his powers. Such a good, I love that scene. I love Spider-Man 2 so much. Okay.
Is May okay?
She gonna lecture me?
Everyone is safe.
MJ, if it weren't for you and Miles, I would have been...
As dead as I would have been the last 8,500 times you saved me.
Yeah,
Pretty sure I still owe
some
you a few.
acknowledgement.
That's smart.
Hey. I'm sorry I screwed things up. It's just hard being the one who always gets saved, you know? Sometimes I want to do the saving.
I'm sorry I made you feel like you couldn't. Still partners?
Always.
Hey,
That's a good scene.
so
I
I
approve
know
of
if,
everything I just heard in that
want it
scene.
sparkling or flat or spring or mountain spring. So I got one of each. Am I interrupting?
no. MJ, Ms. Watson and I were just talking strategy.
Way to cover.
Strategy.
That's right. The city is in danger. It needs our help.
All of our help.
right, well, call the play, coach.
Okay.
Her eyes are really pretty green.
Divide and conquer. Ms. Watson, we need an anti-serum for Devil's Breath. Oscorp's developing something, but there's no way they can keep it safe from Octavius and Lee. We need to find the cure and protect it.
I'll chase down some leads.
Miles, you need to be my eyes and ears at Feast.
Eyes and ears.
Anything goes wrong, call me. We need to keep that place and the people there safe.
All right, you got it. What are you gonna do?
Gang of costume nut jobs is taking the city apart piece by piece. Time I return the favor.
All right. Hey, wait, how do I call you? I mean, do you have like a cell phone in your pockets or something?
Ms. Watson can give you my number. Good luck, team.
Cool. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is that apparently Spider-Man is supposed to have some like fudged up
That'd
ribs.
be so cool.
Come
I'm
on,
glad they didn't make it
Sherlock.
affect the
Show me
actual
what you got
gameplay
in
though.
this
That would have
squatter's
sucked.
Smorgasbord.
But Mary Jane's color scheme is very Green Goblin. I know they're using green to clash with my red, but that's just what it reminded me of. I guess most of the villains are green, right? That was supposed to be a thing. Yay.
City feels a little more under control. Miles is watching Feast. MJ is tracking a Devil's Breath cure. Time for me to focus on finding Otto.
Oh dear, I don't want to do
Whatever he has planned.
a camp right now. I'll do this.
Fury, we need to start tracking the big boys. Still no leads on Octavius?
No, nothing. Forensics can't even do a sweep of Times Square. Everyone in that department but the intern is sick.
I might be able to turn something up. Let you know what I find.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight for it. Oh, I almost just hit a friggin' thing. I wonder if I actually take damage from that. I was actually really surprised that I could even touch the building that was on fire. I thought it was just gonna activate that cutscene.
Now reports are coming in
Oh
that
my
Martin
God.
Lee, along with exhibiting freakish abilities like those of you-know-who, has lately seemed to display
Yeah, it's really
all the
weird. I did all that crap.
personality.
That's why like it feels really anticlimactic with Martin Lee.
And
He's already
attempts
out.
to evade justice for his crimes. Only a fool would believe that he's Mr. Positive one moment, helping the poor with a smile.
Are you serious? Gonna try to hit me with this?
Suddenly, he's Mr. Negative, blowing up. Wait a minute, Mr.
Is that thing really chasing me all the way here? I know I should move a corner.
Trademark it. Step.
Clearly ignoring you, Jameson. That's fine. Ooh, that load time. All right.
Spiderman, here to lend a hand?
What am I doing? Just gonna jump towards him? Oh,
Thought you might need one, officer.
all of a sudden there's a
You
talk
don't
button.
know the half of it. Never seen anything like this Devil's Breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of a time.
News reports say this is where Otto released Devil's Breath.
I don't remember going under. Oh, I thought I was going underground. A Norman Osborn, a better mayor for a better New York.
Some residue on this sign. Maybe I can isolate it.
Oh, I'm going to the lab, aren't I?
AT-rich
Oh
leader
dear.
sequence.
Some fragments
This looks
contain
promising.
subtractive lines. When a subtractive line overlaps an absorption line, they cancel out. All right, sure. Sure. Is it this one? Yeah. These are fast.
Oscorp's modified CPF-1. Definitely Devil's Breath. Should be able to track the dispersal
Oh,
path
yeah,
now.
just one. Sweet.
Trail
Oh
goes
no,
in
it's a
two
trailing
directions.
mission.
Need to find the right one.
Are you serious? So there's like a few that are just gonna go nowhere?
Vapor trail heads up that building.
See, this is where I wish there was like a fast wall climb instead of just a run. Just so I have like a little more maneuvering ability. Oh dear. All right.
Trail leads down into those vents. What was Otto doing up here?
Am I doing this right now?
Should be a door or an access hatch around here.
I'm trying to do it. There he is. Wow. That cut was weird.
Well, this is moody.
Oh, it's
Must
dark.
be some way to hit the lights.
I'm so afraid I'm just gonna run into something.
There be light.
All right.
Whoa. Was Otto using this as a staging ground? chaos of the prison break would have been perfect cover to move in.
Oh, what's this?
Norman. Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades, and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't anyone else see how selfish he is? How reckless, how evil? If only they could be made to see the Norman I know. The man behind the mask.
All right. He actually like buys magazines just to cross out his face. I didn't realize when I do this that like there's like an effect on the film. Is it just here? That was weird. You see it? Yeah. I didn't know it does that. Oh. Like around the
Looks like
perimeter.
Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses.
Can't they just kill each other? Leave.
Good old Rhino. My second favorite Russian. Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
Alexei,
I did not know that's his name.
Interest. The world sees you as a witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart. I know you desire freedom from the battle suit you're sealed inside.
Yeah, I don't know his story either.
Achieve my goals, and freedom shall be yours.
So I didn't know he's like trapped in the suit. Oh, that was the thing. I didn't see that. Let me get to it.
Otto developed a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit. A certain government
Kinda
agency
looks like
spent
a-
years trying and failing to do that.
Like a baseball
It
mitt.
took Otto a few days.
All right, so he made them a bunch of promises that apparently he can actually uphold.
Matt Gargan, aka Scorpion, aka Crazy Pants McCrazy.
All right, anything to do here before I just look at the thing? Okay.
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan.
Gargan.
Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated. You're in arrears to some demanding individuals. But once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
Good stuff. Well, it would have been really cool. I don't know if there are any in here. I'm not seeing any. If they reference like an anti-hero more character, like Punisher, like maybe he was planning to
Old
recruit
man
more
Vulture.
people. I think that would have
Tangled
been
with him
cool.
more than anyone else here.
Why is that?
Power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer.
I didn't know that either.
Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
Like this is really sad though, just because it shows you how smart like Otto is.
Adrian, what bitter irony that your miraculous wings should have brought such horror.
He actually appealed to like everyone.
Thankfully, you are now working for me. When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you. You won't shuffle off this mortal coil just yet, my friend.
But yeah, he has such a huge ability to help people. He's just using
Electro.
all of it as bargaining
Total
chips.
live wire, that one. Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy. Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
I know PlayStation Now is having like a free trial. I don't know if it's like a universal free trial or if it's just because I haven't used it, so it's a free trial, which if that's the case, I have used it and that's not going to work out. But there's a lot of games available. That'd be kind of cool, but I will not have the time.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you insane. Pure energy. But as I dove deeper into the problem, I discovered a way to give us both what we desire. I promise you, when we are done, you will be pure energy.
All right, that one seems a little formulaic.
Difference irrelevant.
Yeah, and also, yeah, that one seemed the least like possible. I will turn you into pure energy. All right.
What's this now? Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing. UV bulb. Huh.
Okay,
Nothing
leave it
happened.
right next to it. Oh, of
Must be a way to
course.
get that lamp on.
Of course. Where is it? You're kidding me. I am following this thing? Ah. What's with this?
There we go.
All these little extra steps for nothing.
Hidden markings. Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city. He's trying to take apart Norman's empire piece by piece. Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum, using something called Icarus.
Okay.
What's Vulture doing in Times Square? I need to keep my guard up. Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp. And Scorpion must be
didn't mean
trying
to do that. I was like,
poison
I
the
thought he
city's
was done.
reservoir. Another Oscorp-owned property.
Can I redo this one? That's fine.
Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants. Makes sense.
Oh, you see how short that one was?
Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline properties. Which is he hitting first? And why?
Is that it too? I can't even go back to the map after I'm done. Alright, I guess that's just lost dialogue. I apologize. Oh, well that looks important. Where am I going for that? Alright, guess I'm just gonna walk around.
Icarus. This is it.
What's this? Oh, this is what I need.
Spider-Man.
Oh, he knows.
Never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position?
I just watched one of the opening scenes to Wanted. They were just decoys.
Need a lift?
I actually got caught. Okay.
Refreshing to work for a man like Octavius. Backup plans for his backup plans.
Hey!
Ow.
Are you okay? What's happening?
Traffic's rough. Listen, Lee's gunning for the anti-serum. We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does.
On it right now. Pulling every building permit in the city. If there's a record of the lab, I'll find it.
That's great. Okay. Talk soon, MJ.
Can I like stick really hard to a wall and kind of just stop this man really hard?
Trap failed?
Softened him up. Time for plan B.
This is such a cool boss battle. I'm gonna suck, but let's see how it goes. I love that jump in. It's so good.
Teamwork's beautiful, ain't it?
Oh.
Helping you reach those unattainable goals.
Like killing
Oh,
Spiderman.
can't touch him. What am I doing then? Oh,
That was almost heartwarming, Electro. You really grew in prison, didn't you?
am I destroying this? Oh,
Miss me, now you got it.
all right. Guess not right now. So what am I doing here? I just tried to touch him. It didn't work. Guess I'll just try it again, I guess. Oh? Oh, alright, sure. That's what electricity usually does. That's what my webs usually do. Just stop electricity. Whoa. Oh, that was bad. Alright, oh, what's my aim button? I like completely just forgot. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah. One more. Oh, crap. Okay, thank God we went to cutscene.
No, Adrian, it's me, Spider-Man.
What are you babbling about?
Nobody ever gets my jokes.
Our long
Whoa.
feud ends tonight, insect.
Alright. Kind of looked like he was hitting me.
Hey, man, have I misread this relationship?
Where is he? There he is. Oh, damn.
Can't attack while his guard's up. Need to stun or surprise him.
Oh, almost got hit by that.
Hold up a sec.
Spider-Man! I must break you.
You got it.
You got it. You got my joke. I'm so happy.
Whoa, whoa, why aren't I dodging?
Almost.
Whoa. Alright, let's try to get.
Got it. Like it better when you two
I don't know if I have to do it in a certain order.
Stable. Now's my chance.
Oh, let me. Wait, yeah, let me just get to this guy.
What a little teamwork can achieve, ain't it?
Woo! Oh, what?
A figure of you
I was trying to press triangle to weapon strike. Can we get rid of this? Oh no. Oh, I went into cutscene again. That helped. Did he get me? Oh, oh, oh. I wasn't expecting this at all. Okay. Sure. That's cool. Oh, right. I wanted to get right back into it. Alright. Alright, fine. It's you then.
Hate to be the pessimist, but
Alright, can I get this guy?
assessing this situation accurately.
Whew. Where is he? I have no idea where he is. No. Oh, I didn't even say I had a radar. That probably would have been helpful. Ooh. Oh, I dodged though. Alright. Alright, I need to get rid of this stupid thing. Oh no. There we go. Oh, let's go where the camera plays. Oh my god. Is he down? Alright, he's down for a bit.
One down, one to go.
How's my health looking?
How many times have we done
Ooh,
this,
what the heck?
A dozen? 2 dozen?
Once too many. Tonight will be your last waltz.
Oh, what does that mean? Where'd he just go? I can't see anything. Oh, there he is. All right, he's higher. Woo!
Close to try to finish him off.
Am I good? All right, he looks like he's down. So you guys are just beneath me.
What's happening?
Electro's been grounded.
Har har har
Spiderman,
har.
I presume. If you really cared about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people?
I would have restored the power.
You're sick. You need help.
I have all the help I need, and we will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
I think every boss fight in every game should have like a really cool final sequence of that finish. It just felt a little anticlimactic. I love the idea of an aerial battle where you don't really have to touch the ground because everyone else is airborne. I thought that's awesome.
Just need to catch my breath.
Aw. But it just, I felt like I got that done really quick, no? I mean, I depending on the next cutscene, I could still get another mission done. That was like really fast.
What time?
Like, it would have been cool if like defeating one meant the other one got like, because they have to kind of watch out for each other. But if I defeat one, they should be able to like fully use their new gear. I don't know. It just didn't feel that climatic the way I defeated one and then I just kind of finished off the other one.
Vulture and Electro are down. 4 to go.
I saw. Also noticed a rooftop in Times Square exploded. Wouldn't happen to be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius'
Oh.
staging ground.
Wow, I never,
He's using
I
the
just like
villains to pull
slapped into that
apart
ledge.
Oscorp. Vulture and Electro were targeting power plants. Scorpion's going after water treatment. Not sure about Rhino yet. Something along the shoreline.
That's good enough to start. I assume you're
I
going
get
after
shot by one of
Scorpion?
these guys.
Yeah, city's already on the brink. If we lose clean water, we might never come back. I'll update you when I make progress.
Sounds like a plan.
She's so calm. It's actually kind of weird. I don't know. Just to ground her a little bit more, like into this world. Surprised she didn't have like a family, you know, or ever like mention it. But again, I don't know her story, so. Oh, where is it? Yeah, I'll go do that. Oh, let's go help them out. I'll skip all
Check
like
on
the
Miles.
random encounters, but
That's what I was gonna ask you. I'm fine, but you and May are in the middle of it.
We're busy,
Woo.
but people need help. And I'd rather be doing something than waiting around for somebody else to fix things, you know?
Yeah, I heard that. Just make sure you protect yourself. Mask and gloves. And rest every now and then. Well, that goes double for
oh,
May.
you still haven't seen me? I didn't know I was like still in stealth.
But I'll do my best.
Thanks,
Hello.
Give May my love, and be safe.
Did you say give May my love? Did he just say that? Alright. Am I good? Yeah, okay. I don't have to save like people underneath a car or anything. Aw, he was so nice. Oh wow. Okay. Alright, now I'm killing time. Oh no, it's a car chase. I panic every time I see that thing because that usually means you gotta... Oh my god, why didn't it show up that time? Oh, see, that's what I mean. Like, it's always hard to decide whether to go for the triangle or go for the dodge. Am I good? I'm still only chase this guy, right? Whoa! Oh, they're here. Is he still alive? One more time. No. One more time. Oh, I missed. Eh. Sorry. I feel like such a dick. Oh my god, there's so much red. Okay, let's go. It would actually be kind of cool. I understand it would ruin the experience, but if me actually cleaning up all these new people out, oh my god, I'll go. Should I go? No, you know what? You know what? How fast is it moving? This looks like it's another car thing, so I'm just gonna do this.
Now, if I was a mercenary dressed like a scorpion,
Yeah, if I actually
where would I
cleaned up the city, but nice. Oh, you got me? Oh wow, that sucks.
I'd end it now, but Octavius is paying, and he wants to torture you, which I respect.
Which I respect.
Damn it.
Nice.
What did he inject me with? Whoa. What the... Is that
Well, that's a really
a sea of poison?
big change. I remember
Can't
some
be.
of this.
This can't be real.
Oh my god, I'm about to fall right
Must be
into
the
it. Oh,
poison.
I just fell right into it. Am I dead?
Can't take any chances. Gotta get
Alright,
to higher
let's...
ground.
Wait, what's happening
Analyze
here?
whatever he injected me
Why
with.
can't I can't web zip? Oh, okay, that's weird. Yeah, usually all I do is swing, web zip, and then repeat, but it just didn't let me web zip that time. Oh, about to hit the ground. Ah. Alright.
Okay, should be safe for a minute. Need to analyze the neurotoxin so I can create an antidote.
Oh goody, it's this one again, isn't it?
Scorpions
Wow, it's like
get
they
some
felt like
upgrades.
no one played this mini game, so they just shoved it in here. I guess I'm doing guesswork now, huh? Oh, it's just one? Alright, how do I reset? Yeah, reset that. Okay. This is gonna be so annoying. So there's no double, so I'm never using the 4, I believe, right? Except for this last one? Alright. This is a 2, and then remove the one on the far right. Is there one for the far right? Is this far right? No. Oy. Jesus Christ. This one looks right. Alright. Yeah, that looks good. Ugh. More. Is that it? Just do one.
Hallucinogenic neurotoxin. My brain will create nightmares that my body thinks are real. I have to create the antidote fast. First, I need a natural steroid.
Oh.
Extract from an Eclipta alba plant should do
Ooh.
the trick.
Oh, that almost threw me off.
Greenhouse is nearby. Hope it's in season.
I love when he does the double web zip. That thing's so cool. Oh, I'm getting really low. Oh, there we go.
There's the greenhouse. Eclipta alba.
should be inside the greenhouse. There it is.
There's a sequence like this in Batman too, right? Also, cleaning up the city reminds me of like Infamous. Like as you get rid of the gang's territory, it actually does get cleaner. All right, we're doing funky stuff. Let's go.
It can be both.
Doc?
It's just the hallucinations intensifying. You can get through this.
Doc? You sound...
Like I did.
This is really similar to the Martin Lee thing, no? Whoa! I didn't see the jump.
But the interface allowed me to fully embrace them.
Am I supposed to be going here?
I have to fix this.
Wow.
Fix you.
This is a really cool, it's a very different design. I don't think it's like standout. I just play God of War, you know, so when it comes to fantasy design. Are these hands? That's kind of cool. It's weird that Scorpion isn't the thing. Oh, that yell. Am I good? I can't move. Also, that cut to there was kind of weird. I wish the ground would have fallen out. What am I doing? What the heck? Am I just gonna... Oh, shit!
Time. But I need an antitoxin to mix a permanent antidote. One of Harry's research stations was developing a synthetic atropine. Gotta get that
Oh,
fast.
crap. I like that they wrote that in there. That's kind of nice. Give them a little more presence, even if... Okay, that was cool. Even if you don't do the minigame. Minigame? Side mission. Whoa! I was looking at who was calling me.
How'd you get this number?
Always asking interesting questions. It's not how am I calling you, it's am I calling you.
Who?
I'm just the fevered screams of your dying.
Oh, crap.
Real or no? When I cure this poison, I'm coming for you, Mac.
I'm surprised they didn't take advantage that Doc... oh? Ah! Wow, he's having a lot of long monologue here.
There's the research station. We use that atropine. I have to get into the station.
Like, the way they're bringing in, like, everybody who's kind of had a relationship with Peter. I'm surprised they didn't bring him Ben Parker at this time. Just because hallucinations would be, you know. And then Otto kind of has, like, a father dynamic with them. Again?
Not again.
Oh no. I don't like it when they get repetitive.
You're too late. Just as you were too late to help me.
This isn't you, Doc.
See, that seems like very guilt-based because I was doing that. I was helping him.
The parts of myself I suppressed. But you helped me break those chains.
Woohoo! That's so cool.
I'm sorry. I'll find a way to help you. I swear it.
Oh my god! I think I just died. I clicked the L2 and R2. Anyway, I actually kind of... So, like, because that move is too cool, it really shouldn't be in this section. Like, I should be as sloppy as ever. I think that would have really helped. I clicked the thing. Yeah, L2R. Hello? Wow. Okay, so I have to wait for the... Can I run this? No. So now I just can't run. I can't jump either. I'm locked in. Oh. I forgot. Okay. I was thrown off by the tentacle. I thought that was kind of cool. It would have been cool if Scorpion's, you know, stinger started turning into Doc Ock stuff. Ah.
You're a failure at life, love, career. You bring nothing but pain.
Do they bring up Ben Parker here?
No,
you know, that would make sense, though.
I'm not giving up on you. Please, just talk to me. I can help you.
I'm gonna fall. Oh, what the heck?
Me,
oh my god.
No, I will let my genius shine on its own.
Alright, I'm just gonna let go of R2.
I saw you, Peter.
Oh, but I can drop down. Drop down.
Stealing ideas, a rat in my own lab. To think I called you a friend.
I am your friend. Oh, there it is. The atropine.
Oh wow, just cuts it off. Oh, see, that's what I was expecting. Did that happen with the plant? I don't remember. Maybe I blinked or something. I mean, if they did it here, why wouldn't they do it with the plant? Yeah, this is just a loading screen though, isn't it? But yeah, very surprised they're not bringing in like a little bit more of the lore, because this is a different Spider-Man, so everything's
Now
welcome.
I just need to mix up the antidote.
All right.
Looks like I'm headed back to the lab.
All right, are we gonna deal with tentacles now, or is it still? Yeah, see, it's just still scorpion stuff. Kind of weird. Like I'm hallucinating both of them, which is kind of weird.
Count on it.
Woo! I'm glad. Oh, whoa, whoa! Oh, oh my God! Holy crap! All right.
Made it. Somehow.
Wow, those they got really busy near the end there.
I need to mix the antidote.
But I'm glad they went with like some really cool designs. Like as beautiful as the city is, we see it all the time. Am I good? Can I move? Loading again. I guess the city has to get back to normal now.
I think not. You're in my domain. You're just like Osborn, trying to steal
Whoa!
my
I just
genius.
died again. I'm very unhappy with this area. I didn't even get like a warning. I feel like if it was gonna be designed like that, I should get like a quick save, no? Like I held R2. Alright, what happened? What? Am I just doing another sequence like this? I thought I was gonna fight him or something. Oh? What am I doing?
Are you even real?
Okay.
Another hallucination. At least he had an imaginary glass jaw.
Is it what? What's happening? What? Okay, I guess he's just gonna get more difficult. Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Not gonna be that easy.
I'll just get one.
Now I know you're the poison
Alright,
trying
let's
to
get.
distract me. Bring it on.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
One down.
All right, so I have to stun him.
All you'll ever be is a loser.
Can't let him get to me.
This is so weird. This is also really annoying. Am I good if I do this? Is he gone? Yeah? Alright, sweet. Alright, dodging again apparently.
The world would be better off without you. And you.
Gotta get rid of him and focus on the job.
Wow. Really? Am I just... I don't know if like they're actually hitting me. Oh, I could just knock him out.
Just a few more left.
Wait, where? What? This is so annoying.
It's like fighting
I'm assuming they're actually attacking, so... Alright, hopefully I can just get this guy out with this. What?
If I was your uncle, I would have jumped in front of a bullet.
There we go.
My inner voice has really developed an attitude.
So what am I dodging exactly? I'm so confused. I'm pressing it because it's there, but I'm not seeing too much attack on me. Alright. Wait, what? I thought I had my special. There we go. Okay, sure.
Hope that's the last of them. I can barely stand up. There's the centrifuge.
His voice sounded really cartoony there. I don't know if he captured that. He sounded pathetic, I guess. I guess that's about right.
I'm running out of
It's
time.
gonna break. Oh,
I think I did it. Where'd my
what the hell?
I think I took decontamination a little too far.
I got some veins on me.
I'd better put some clothes on.
Yes,
Much better.
Spider-Man like underwear
Let's just
as well.
Go ahead and forget that ever happened.
That was a really weird way to end that, but okay. And then technically I haven't even fought the guy. Isn't that weird? There was just like one really small reference to Ben, and Peter like didn't give a crap. Like you just made a joke. All right. Okay, sure.
Ooh, head's still foggy. Need to work the last of this poison out of my
I think that's
system
pretty
before
much
I
it.
tackle the other villains.
Good time to go on patrol.
So I'm gonna also. Oh, apparently I'm supposed to explode a city. I'm gonna. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna give some benefit of the doubt and say maybe that wasn't as impactful as it was supposed to be because I was rushing through it, like the way I rushed through everything. But I don't know. It was really weird. Like they couldn't decide whether I was fighting Scorpion or Doc Ock or my own conscience because the bend line is just really small for what I do. Oh, okay. All right, this is not a good place to be. Can I get this guy? Yeah, I was just gonna commentate by just ran into this apparently. Hey, use a special. Is that it? I'm good. No, this guy's still alive.
When is it okay to give up on a friend?
Oh, wow, Pete. Thinking of Otto? Yeah, understandable, though. Man, the high-minded, generous part of me wants to say never. Being a true friend means being there, even when people lose their way. But with what Otto's done, I just don't know, Pete. I guess you have to decide if the Otto Octavius you knew is still in there or not. Maybe if he was ever even in there at all.
Yeah. Thanks, MJ. I gotta process some stuff, I think.
Call me anytime, Pete.
I like that he's asking her for advice. That's nice. All the relationships in here are believable. Like seriously, if they didn't have that scene that Mary Jane had, oh, I just would have been upset. Oh, and in Peter's defense, if it wasn't for Miles and them, well, I guess if May also, well, he wouldn't have been in the building in the first place. But no, that's a good scene. That scene needs to be there for MJ to like, for me to accept MJ. Okay, I'm like just dodging a bunch of crap. You know, I'm gonna perch somewhere. Okay, we stay here. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish I don't know what people like. Oh my lord. It's so bad. I'm gonna pause. I feel bad if I'm just like talking and everyone's going to shit. Yeah, I know people don't like a lot of QuickTime events. I think they're cool if like they're obviously that spectacular. I know that there's also the sacrifice of you miss it. Like you don't get to focus on like the spectacle. But kind of wish there was a little bit more. Like me finishing off Vulture. There was like a small sequence in there, right? Maybe because I was like adrenaline rush. I don't know. I was like too into it that I've already forgot how it went. But it went by really quick, and I just didn't feel like there was a climax to that fight that felt like, yes, I just made it through two, of the Sinister Six, right? It was all right. And then we just had that sequence, psychedelic, all nightmarish. I kind of don't know Scorpion. Is that his name? Yeah, Scorpion. I don't know him too much, so him mocking me doesn't feel as much as like Otto mocking me or like any other personal memory they could have shown me. I like the idea of the tentacles just coming out of the city and trying to knock me down. I wish they would have varied it a little bit. And again, I do wish like the first stage of the hallucination, the Scorpion, because that's his thing. But then as it starts becoming like a guilt problem and a conscience attack, I would have wished if it just started switching to that, and then maybe if I opened the door, maybe I don't know, I'd see like Ben Parker, and because I don't think it's like directly related, but like Uncle Ben always believed. I don't know. See, I don't know the backstory in here. I'm assuming it's the typical Ben Parker story where he always believes, in Peter, and Peter kind of let him down. But I don't know the backstory for this one. Like obviously Ben existed. I think you can find his grave in here, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm being nitpicky. I've been having like not horrible, but like less than wonderful experiences with a lot of cinema. So maybe I'm just itching for more. But all right. But I enjoyed it. It was fun enough. And it was very different. Like fighting with the Sinister Six doesn't feel like I'm fighting like some sponged up version. Aren't like health boosty. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Like a sponge enemy. They're all fighting really unique. Like I didn't have a single aerial fight the way I just had with Vulture and Shocker, Electro, and then like even Electro was like really small. I didn't really like that one, but it was really small. Martin Lee, I'm not gonna call that one a boss fight. That one's like really really restricted. Not a lot of freedom in that one. Um, and then of course, like the Scorpion sequence we just had is not like any other sequence we had. They changed the entire city design and everything, so that was cool. But just want a little bit more. But it's still fun. It's still cool. And my hands are cold. But yeah, that's about it. I'll catch you guys next time. I've rambled on enough.